Every single day you wake up with an intention. The problem is it goes to someone else, but not today. Hello and welcome to the Mindful Midlife Mom, helping mentally exhausted moms carrying the weight of raising kids and caring for aging parents find calm in the chaos and reclaim themselves while caring for everyone else. I'm your host, Valerie Mickey. I am a mom of two living with my mom part-time as we take care of my aging father. I'm also a mindfulness enthusiast, navigating the crazy life changes of midlife. This week has been a lot, a bit more elevated than normal. More presentations and projects at work, caring for my father, trying to keep up with content, preparing for my son's graduation, and traveling back and forth. The commitments and the responsibilities coming up from every direction. And somewhere in the middle of it all, I had to stop and remind myself, give yourself some grace. Don't let perfectionism be the thing that burns you out this week. So my intention this week was simple. I will give myself some grace today. And I'm going to share how I got here because it started with a podcast episode I heard recently that genuinely moved me. And if you're in a season where you feel like you have nothing left with your name on it, I think this is going to move you too. We talk about burnout like it's something that happens to us, like a wave that knocks you down one day out of nowhere. But I don't think that's how it actually works. Burnout happens slowly. It happens when every single drop of your energy gets assigned to someone else or something else. One obligation, one yes, one crisis at a time, until there is genuinely nothing left with your name on it. And here's the thing about midlife. This happens automatically. You don't have to do anything wrong. Life in the sandwich generation is just structured that way. Your kids need you, your parents need you, your job needs you, your partner needs you. And if you don't actively claim some of your energy for yourself, it will be assigned somewhere else every time. Think of your daily energy like a paycheck. If you never pay yourself first, if every single dollar goes out the door before you've set even a little aside for yourself, you will always be running on empty. Burnout isn't a character flaw. It's what happens when there's nothing left in the account. So how do we fix that? We start before the day begins. We start with an intention. I recently listened to an old Mel Robbins episode with Dr. James Doty. He was a clinical professor of neurosurgery at Stanford University and the founder and director of the Center of Compassion and Altruism Research and Education. A neuroscientist, a surgeon, and someone who spent his career studying the profound connection between the brain, intention, and compassion. If you haven't listened to it, I'll link it in the show notes. It's a must listen. In that conversation, he described his morning practice, and it was so simple, yet so impactful. I couldn't wait to try it out myself. He said, when he wakes up, he sits on the side of his bed. He does basic breathing exercises 2 or 3 times. Actually, it's the same simple box breathing technique I shared 2 episodes ago. Because that simple act of breathing resets the parasympathetic nervous system, which allows your body to relax. And when your body is relaxed, the mind becomes open to possibility, open to intention. Then silently, he repeats to himself an intention for the day. And that's it, 1 or 2 minutes tops. I know mornings can be hectic and cortisol-inducing, but why assign the first waking moments to stress? The day will naturally have those. This is your moment to claim your day with an intention. Take a breath, be still for just a minute or 2. It's so simple and so beautiful that I started trying it myself this week. And although the circumstances of life didn't change, how I handled it did. So let's talk what's actually happening in your brain when you set an intention. Because this isn't just a feel-good advice. This is real neuroscience behind it. Deep in your brainstem, there's a network of neurons called the Reticular Activating System, or the RAS. Its job is to act as your brain's filter. Every single second, your brain is receiving millions of pieces of information from the world around you. Sounds, sights, sensations, thoughts. The RAS decides what gets through to your conscious awareness and what gets filtered out. Think of it like a search bar. Whatever you type in, that's what the results are going to be to show you. If you type in, everything's going to go wrong today, I'm so stressed out, your brain will find evidence of that all day long. But if you type in your intention, if you give your RAS a filter that says, today, I'm looking to give myself some grace. Today, I'm open to joy. Your brain will start surfacing evidence of that instead. We're not forcing positivity, you're programming the filter. And here's what happens when you don't set an intention. The filter defaults. And in midlife, with everything pulling you in all directions, the default is usually someone else's agenda. Your brain looks for what's urgent, what's unfinished, what someone else needs. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because no one told your brain to look for something else. Setting an intention is how you tell your brain to look for you. So, how do you set an intention? What types are there? Well, that's completely up to you. They can be about your health, your career, your passions, something that brings you joy, or it can be about who you want to become. Maybe you want more patience. Maybe you want to feel like yourself again. Maybe you want to find love or feel joy, do something just for you. We're well into the year now, and if there's something you've been waiting to do for yourself, something you've been meaning to change, to become, to start, I want to invite you to think about that right now, and that can be the start of your intention. If you can't think that far ahead, if the year feels too big and you just need to get through the week, that's completely fine too. Your intention can be for the next 7 days. What do you want to feel or experience or become by the end of this week? I want you to think of 5 intentions, not goals with deadlines and action plans, just intentions, directions on what you want to move in, things you want to feel or become or experience. I'll give you a few moments to think about it. You could put it on pause and write down 5 intentions. Now that you've chosen one, the one that feels the most alive to you right now, that's going to be your intention for today's practice. And I encourage you after this episode to write them down, put it on a sticky note, maybe in your journal, on your phone, to make it tangible. Because when your day goes sideways, and some days it will, that sticky note or that reminder will help you find your way back. And here's one more thing that I love about Dr. Doty's practice, about the morning intention. The other half happens the night before. When you set an intention before you go to sleep, something remarkable happens. Your RAS, that filter we talked about, doesn't go off duty when you close your eyes. Your brain is still processing, still organizing, still looking for what you need to find. Setting an intention at night means your brain has been working on it all night long. So when you wake up and set the intention again with your breathing practice, you're not starting from scratch. You're reinforcing something that's already taken root. Morning and evening, the same intention, bookending your day. And when the day goes off kilter, because we all know that it can, your intention is the anchor. It's the thing you come back to, not to judge how the day went, but to gently redirect it. So, are you ready to practice the morning and evening intention setting? Let's get started. We're going to do 2 sets, practice for the morning and for the evening. Each set is 3 rounds of box breathing with your intention repeated silently between each round. Box breathing is pretty simple. You inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Imagine like you're tracing the 4 sides of a box. And after each set, I will cue you to think of your intention. And that's it. Before we begin, have your intention ready and hold it gently in your mind. Let's start with the morning set. Find a comfortable position, sitting up, feet planted on the floor. You want to feel the ground beneath you, signaling to your mind it's time to ground yourself. Ready? Let's begin. Inhale slowly through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe naturally. Now silently repeat your intention to yourself. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe normally back to your regular cadence. Repeat your intention silently in your mind. Last round. Ready? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe naturally. And one last time, repeat your intention to yourself. If you had your eyes closed, slowly open them. Come back to the present moment. Now let's practice the evening set. This one is for the end of your day, just before you go to bed. Body's winding down, the mind is quieting, and you're going to seal the day with the same intention you started with. Ready? Let's begin. Find a comfortable position. And we're going to take slow inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe naturally. Silently repeat your intention to yourself. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe naturally. And say your intention to yourself. One more round. Ready? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe naturally. And one last time, repeat your intention to yourself. And let that be the last thing that holds in your mind before you go to sleep. Take a natural deep breath in and out. And let your body soften. Beautiful work. You just did something that most people will never do. You claimed 2 minutes, morning and evening, to yourself. You gave your brain direction that belongs to you, and you reminded yourself that your intention matters too. Burnout doesn't always come from doing too much. Sometimes it comes from doing everything for everyone else and leaving nothing for yourself. This practice is how you start to change that, not by overhauling your life, not by adding more to your plate, just by claiming 2 minutes twice a day to say this to yourself, that you're here to claim your day. Don't forget to write your intention down, put on a sticky note in your journal, on your phone, wherever you can see it. So when the day tries to pull you off course, you're going to go back to center. If this episode resonated with you, share it with another mom who could be running on empty too. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do for someone else we love is to hand them a 2-minute practice and say, "This one is for you." And if you want more tools like this, please join the Oh Hello Midlife newsletter community on Substack. Sign up through the link below in the show notes, and as a thank you, you'll receive a 10-minute calm kit for sandwich generation moms. There are 3 audio practices for your morning, midday, and night. These practices were specifically made for this season of life, giving you a moment to practice mindfulness whenever you want. Thank you for spending this time with me today, and most importantly, thank yourself for showing up for you. Because every moment you dedicate to being mindful is a step towards a more fulfilled and vibrant life. Keep embracing your midlife journey with an open heart, and remember, you're not alone in this. I look forward to our next mindful gathering. I'll talk to you soon. Before you go, I want to remind you that I'm not a licensed therapist, a counselor, or a medical professional. Everything I share on this podcast comes from my own personal experience navigating the sandwich generation and my own journey with mindfulness practices. This content is for educational and inspirational purposes only and shouldn't be considered medical or mental health advice. If you're experiencing persistent mental health symptoms, thoughts of self-harm, or anything that's significantly interfering with your daily life, please reach out to a qualified mental health professional or your healthcare provider. They can give you the proper support and guidance you deserve. I'm simply a friend sharing what's worked for me as I navigate the crazy life changes of midlife, hoping it might help you too. Trust your instincts and always prioritize getting professional help whenever you need it.